All right, here are my picks for Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. First up, Alexia Tainara maybe versus Bruno Brazil. Alexia Tainara should win this by boring grappling, probably just hugging against the cage. Bruno Brazil is not good at getting off the cage. She's not good at striking. She doesn't have good power. She's not good at wrestling. Doesn't really have good jiu-jitsu for a Brazilian. Um, and she's chopped. So, yeah, she's going to lose this. 30-27 Alexia Tainara boring by boring holding up against the cage probably. This is actually a good fight. Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez. I'm going to go Ricky Simone by decision. Um, Ricky Simon looked really good. Well, he didn't look really good, but he looked good against Ronnie Barcelos. And Ronnie Barcelos is definitely a top 15 bantamweight. And Adrian Yanez has not looked that good lately. He hasn't looked like I don't remember him looking too bad in his last fight. Let me see his last fight actually. Yeah, Daniel Marcos. Is this who I think it is? Yeah, dude. Going split decision versus Daniel Marcos is good, man. Adrian Yanez is not bad. Definitely not bad at all. But I just think skill for skill, Ricky Simon's probably a little bit better. Um, I also think he can grit down and probably swing more. He's just kind of a tank, and he's got better wrestling. So yeah, I think I got Ricky Simon by decision. Ricky Simone, Ricky Simon. Don't know these guys. Don't know these guys. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna predict this fight, but I'm leaning toward Tyrell Fortune just because of how bad Tybura looked versus Ante Delia. Like he looks really bad, and we saw that Delia is actually not that good. Um, Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. Chase Hooper by submission in the first or second round. Um, Lance Gibson Jr. looks not good versus Bobby Green. Um, like really not good. Like he threw like a total of like maybe 10 punches around. He was kind of just going on the outfoot, getting walked down by Bobby Green. I can't believe that was a split. It was the clear 30-27 to Bobby Green. Um, and he got taken down by Bobby Green at one point. Chase Super doesn't have like the craziest takedowns, but if he gets you down, he's submitting you. He's submitting this guy, bro. This guy is not. He's not going to be good enough on the ground. If Chase Super gets it to the ground, it's over. And Lance Gibson does not have power. I don't think. I don't think he has enough power to put out Chase Super. Even though Chase Super does kind of have like a glass chin, not a glass chin, but he doesn't have a crazy chin. Yeah, I really like Chase Super by submission in this one, in the first or second. Lance Gibson Jr. is not very good. Uh, Bahamondes should just win this. He's good. Had a pretty competitive fight versus Fiziev. And Tofik got submitted by Oral by, which is not a bad loss, but I just don't see him beating Bahamondes. Bahamondes is too tall, too skillful, too quick, too powerful, and he's got really good wrestling too. So yeah, I don't really know much about Tofik, but I just don't see him beating Bahamondes. So okay. Initially, when I saw this fight, I leaned Kyle Nelson because I think you can never predict Terrence McKinney fights, man. Because that last one, he he should have easily slimed out Chris Duncan. He literally had him dead, and he just kind of like pitter patted him and then gassed himself out within literally 2 minutes. And then just quit because he was tired. Um, so I was thinking Kyle Nelson, I think, could probably survive the initial 2 minute storm and probably KO him because he's got good power. Um, but Terrence McKinney, I've been seeing interviews, man. He seems like he really wants to take this fight seriously. And dude, the more dude, Terrence McKinney is just literally one shots everybody, but then he somehow loses. I'm gonna go Terrence McKinney here, but the smart play is just to go under 1.5 rounds. Every single time. I don't think you bet on either of them. It's always going to be a coin flip with Terrence McKinney. But yeah, I lean Terrence McKinney. I think he probably has better grappling. He's faster, more powerful. It's just the fact that he literally has no cardio. But yeah, I'm gonna go Terrence McKinney by KO in the first. Okay, I've actually been seeing a lot of people pick Yusri Balgarui, which I kind of get because his last fight was really good. Like he just pitter pattered the guy, like literally outskilled him, outstruck him for 3 rounds, and then eventually like withered him down to KO him. But dude, I actually kind of rate Mansour Abdul Malik. He's got decent wrestling, good power. He's athletic. He's pretty big. I mean, not as big as Balgarui because he's a giant at 6'6", but dude, I don't know. Mansour Abdul Malik, I actually kind of rate. And I don't think Yusri Balgarui. I think Yusri Balgarui is kind of getting overhyped. So yeah, I'm gonna go Mansour Abdul Malik by decision here. Decision or KO? Or no, KO? Yeah, literally. I think he could even. No, I'm actually gonna go Mansour Abdul Malik by submission. In the second round, second or first. Yeah, I think people are overrating Garui because they think he's the next Alex Pereira. Don't know these guys. Michael Chess is gonna win. Nico Price is coming back after 2 weeks when he got brutally slimed out. Like that was brutal. One of the like craziest KOs I've ever seen. All right. I'm going Macy Barber in this fight. She looks really good versus what's her name? Silva, Karina Silva. I know Karina Silva did she lose another fight? I don't know, but Karina Silva is actually not bad. And Macy Barber out wrestled her and outstruck her. Like she kind of just like won in every area. And dude, I don't think Alexa Grass is that good. She's an alright. She's pretty good striker, but I just don't see her winning this. I think she's kind of done. Even though she's only lost her last fight, I just think it's kind of over. But Macy Barber has lost to her before, so it could go the same way. I don't really think I don't know. I just think Macy Barber's faster, probably stronger, better wrestling. I don't think Alex Agrassa can submit her. I just think Macy Barber by points. I don't see her losing this. Yeah, and she's better looking, so I kind of want her to win. Yeah, Macy Barber by points. All right. Seeing a lot of people pick Pyfer here, I think they're going off of thinking that Izzy's completely washed, which I don't think is true. I think Izzy's probably gonna be it's gonna be like a Volk Lopez situation. Like, yeah, Pyfer could land the shot and put him out, but I think Izzy's just so much better that he should just outskill Pyfer. Pyfer's only chance is to get a takedown, but Izzy's takedown defense is pretty good. Like, yeah, I just don't even remember the last time Izzy really got taken down. So yeah, I just think Izzy's gonna really just kind of show him like striking levels. The only thing is I don't know how much Izzy's speed has deteriorated. Because Joe Pyfer's actually got a really fast right overhand that if he lands, he'll just put you out. Like, you'll just die. Especially with Izzy's chin, he's getting murdered if that lands. But I think Izzy should be able to see it, react in time. Yeah, I think Izzy's just way better on the feet than Pyfer. If Pyfer gets it to the ground, and then maybe he gets a submission, but I doubt it. And I think in the decision, if it goes past 3 rounds, I think you bet Izzy all day. Izzy's literally only fights in 5-round fights, and Pyfer gassed out in 2 rounds in every single one of his fights. Yeah, I just don't see Pyfer winning, dude. Izzy's gonna like just kick his legs, kick his body, punch him on the back foot like he always does. I just don't see him losing this, man. Pyfer's not like a fighter that I would see winning on points versus like an actual skilled striker. So yeah, I'm gonna go Izzy there. Izzy by points. So here are my picks. Tainara by decision, Simon by decision, Hooper by submission, Bahamundes by KO, McKinney by KO, Mansour Abdul Malik by submission, Michael Chiesa by KO, Macy Barber by decision, and Izzy by decision. So yeah.